You don't need the confidence. The overalls, there's something about it that gives you confidence.
When you walk in a room wearing overalls, you're gonna get looks.
Yeah.
And the question is, what are you gonna do with that? Hey guys.
What's up? What's up? Good. Good.
You know, it's Wednesday night.
It is Wednesday night.
Great
It's
night.
Wednesday night.
We got pizza on the way.
We got pizza on the way, and we got some friends. Hey guys, thank you for joining us. This is something new we're trying out. This is episode 1 officially of Your Story Overall. We made a lot of friends with our brand so far, and a lot of really cool people. So we thought it only fitting to be able to interview them, start to hear their stories, and see what a good time means to them. We have everyone here, so we'll start with Kimber.
I'm Kimberlyn. I kind of started last with the Rahlies team. I've been helping out with this creative strategy and wherever else we need hands.
Yep, I'm Joe. Joe Carolina over here, creative director. Second to last, but you'll hear the rest of that story coming soon from these fools over here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Thomas Iwasaki. Started Rahlies as a concept probably a year and a half ago now, and I've been fortunate to assemble this awesome squad, bunch of all-stars.
And I'm Nick Busto. I'm going to be interviewing these guys this evening, and it's a pleasure to be working with them.
You're not just interviewing. I mean,
Give yourself some credit.
come on, man.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Come on.
Okay. I appreciate that. Hopefully I'll be able to shed some light on a couple stories along the way. Let's start with day one. Thomas, how did you come up with Rahlies? When did this begin? Where did this begin? You're the brainchild behind our beautiful little organization here. How did it start?
What a beautiful organization, really. Rahlies started a long time before we actually had product. It started as an idea that bounced around for quite some time. First, from the lawn at Outside Lands with a group of friends. Just killing time thinking about something that we could make that we would be able to wear as a squad to the festival to tell everybody else that we're having a good time. And overalls were the natural conclusion. I don't know quite how we got there. And about 2 days later, we came up with the name Rahlies. And from then, it was just a matter of time until we got the right people together to start producing.
So I'll pick up from there. I've worked with Thomas in various capacities, and we were working on another project and out at a bar one night, and he said, I think I want to start an overalls company. And I was immediately intrigued. I was not yet hooked, but very, very interested, and kind of being in that type of a startup mindset, thought it only fitting to be able to walk around and interview 20 to 30 young kids saying, hey, would you own overalls? When would you wear them? How would you wear them? How would they look? And the response was very exciting. It was yes or no, but I'd wear them here. And so I was immediately, at that point, I was hooked. So from there, we kind of started to get to work, and that's kind of where Joe fits in the picture.
We used to work together, and Thomas hit me up, and at first I was like, overalls? Really? Like, overalls? I had to have Thomas sell me on it a little bit, and I tell people, like, he sold me on it, and I dove a little bit deeper into the idea of overalls and what his mission was, and I was like, all right, cool, let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into it.
Helped us bring us to life, and then last but not least, Kimber joined on. What is your first recollection of Rahlies? When were you first kind of see yourself in the picture?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tom and I were at happy hour with friends. Fun fact, him and I went to university together. And so he's always had some sort of creative endeavor up his sleeve. So when he told me, he's like, hey Kimber, I'm gonna start an overalls company. I was like, what? Hold up. Tell me more, because overalls is such a unique piece of clothing. And once he told me about the why, and even when he was a kid, like when he was in them, like he instantly was like out there getting his hands dirty, being adventurous, having fun, having a good time. And he's like, why can't adults do that too? And so I was like, all right, cool. And he had an upcoming shoot for Rahlies, and I was like, all right, I'll come hang. He's like, well, I want you to come. Like, I know you're in fashion, you do some styling on the side. So I was in instantly to help out. And I came and I saw the product and met the team, and I instantly fell in love. It was like the easiest chemistry amongst us. It wasn't awkward at all. I was also fun employed at the time, so I was like giving it all my might. It was super fun.
Yeah, luckily things clicked, because that's the first time I actually met Kimber. We had the brand in full swing, launch in full swing, and we needed a little bit of support on the photo shoot, and Kimber showed up, and I was like, all right, cool. Like she's in. She's definitely in.
That's amazing from a logistical perspective, right? To be able to kind of hear how things got rolling, but a little more importantly and a little more fun, overalls. What the hell? Why that day at Outside Lands? Why Rahlies?
I can't say that it came completely out of thin air. We definitely saw a couple rogue Rahls rolling around at Outside Lands. Kimber mentioned I'd grown up in overalls, quite literally was in
It's the
overalls
cutest picture ever.
for most of my toddler into childhood. So we saw some overalls around Outside Lands, but it was just workwear being worn in a fun environment. And work and fun are opposites. Clearly people were trying to wear this while having a good time. We wanted to create an overalls garment that represented a fun time, almost like fun wear. Through the journey of designing these, we've made some considerations like the stretch material, the lighter fabric, straps designed to be worn halfway down, a little bit of flexibility in the waist. We've done things to give a little bit of comfort so that hopefully our customers in our community can wear Rahlies for whatever they like to do for fun.
And Joe, obviously you have a pretty impressive background from a design perspective. What drew you to Rahlies?
Of course, the team sold me on the idea of overalls. I think Rahlies goes beyond overalls. I think it really does go into somebody who wants to really have fun, have a good time, and really express themselves. I think expressing yourself is really important, at least to me, and I think everybody else wants to express themselves some way. So I feel like through the vehicle of overalls, it is a way, because it does become a really bold statement for someone to walk into the building, whether you're in middle school, high school, college, the workplace. Somebody who's wearing overalls, there is a natural attraction to that I find very, very interesting.
When you walk in a room wearing overalls, you're gonna get looks.
Yeah.
And the question is, what are you gonna do with that, right? Do you have the confidence to be like, damn straight I'm wearing overalls?
Yeah.
It takes a dose of confidence and a dose of overcoming your fear. And I think Thomas said it once the best, it's when you're able to do that and embody that, the infectious fun that comes with that.
You don't need the confidence. The overalls, there's something about it that gives you confidence.
It's natural. When you wear overalls, or when someone wears overalls and you see it, you're a typical person like, oh, you're so bold. Like, how do you have the confidence to do that? Rahlies role, we're here to break that barrier of fear, to be like, oh, hell yeah, I can rock that. Easy breezy, get me in those. I want to feel that natural confidence that you're feeling, and through the energy of us and the brand and how we're going to share it with the world is anyone can wear these and anyone can have that confidence and share it with other people.
Thomas, you talk about Outside Lands and kind of that's an amazing experience. Has that always been your good time, your fun? What does a good time mean to you?
Yeah, so Outside Lands gives you an idea of what I do for fun now, but growing up, fun was just being out in the neighborhood and whatever I could get up to before dinner at 5:30.
Before phones existed.
Before pre-phones. So mom had to literally come out and find me. But as I grown up and gone to school with Kimber, started working with these guys, you know, there's a lot more demands on time. So fun is really just any excuse to get the friends together, get the squad together. You know, we don't have to be doing anything special. It's more just about spending a little bit of time with the homies. So
Yeah.
today, that's what it's all about. And hopefully, you know, the Rahlies mission helps people kind of take a moment to think when you put on your overalls, hey, maybe I should go out and try to have a good time today.
Good times for me was really dancing and expressing myself in an art form through the arts, whether that's visually or physically in dancing. As a kid, I wanted to show off. It's just, I'm being vulnerable right now. Like for me, I just really wanted to show off to see people's reactions. I found out I was okay at dancing. I was okay at making art. I was okay at emceeing. I was okay at it. Lyricism is another one. But I was okay at it. And with overalls, a lot of it has to do with the confidence building, because you're gonna have a good time when other people are having a good time with you. So for me, naturally, just my personality, I wanna make everybody else have a good time. The reason I jumped into this, I really want other people to enjoy and have a similar experience. You all know that like walking out with overalls is a bold ass statement.
Yeah.
It's bold. And if you have that similar experience and having those positive reactions, like I'm super stoked for that. That's good
what we're
times for
after.
me.
Yeah.
That's good times for me.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Back in the day when I was a kid, I was kind of a hellmaker in the best way. I was just Curious George. I was in everyone's business. I was in everything's business because I was curious. I wanted to touch things, get to know it, and play with it, and get my hands dirty. Like, you'd put me on a restaurant, I was totally that kid, taking the salt and pepper and mixing them and handing it to the people next door, and it drove my parents mad. But at the root of it, it's because I love creativity. That was me trying to create things and use my imagination to make something new and special and just have fun. And since then, once I learned new mediums and different things to do, art instantly gravitated toward me, and that's always been my good time. And then once I hit 21, you put a side of wine with that, oh baby. No, but for real, like, good times. The thing I love about Rahlies so much, and for me, it's all about seizing the day. You don't have to have that stereotypical good time. Like, even when the Sunday scaries roll around, like, you can be on your couch and your Rahlies and you wouldn't be as scared because you'll still be having fun.
We are about good times and being able to get the gang together, and sometimes you are at the DMV, right? And you might not be able to have your quintessential
Life isn't
good
always a
times,
party,
right?
but we
It's
can
not
make it
always
better.
a party, but Rahlies are there to be able to lighten the load and be able to kind
I
of put
love
that
that.
positive spin. And that's what we're here for. In that vein, we are gonna have our first ever Rahlies round. So the Rahlies round is a popcorn style, very quick, rapid fire question from me to you guys. Last impulse purchase.
It's not really impulse, it's part of my lifestyle. I buy a lot of sneakers. I've been saving though because of the house.
Last song you listened to.
Last stuff I listened to seriously was
Tame
Michael
Impala.
Kiwanuka. But I love Tame Impala.
He loves
Went to
Tame
see
Impala.
Kiwanuka on Sunday.
Circles off Mac Miller's album.
Justin Bieber.
Nice.
Yummy.
If you were a drink, what would you be?
Aperol Spritz. All day, every day.
Tequila soda.
Probably a Pacifico with lime.
Campfire, concert, or club?
Surprisingly, not surprisingly, club.
Concert.
Kimber.
Campfire.
Oh, look at that.
Look at
mix.
that balance.
Balance.
Morning, noon, or night?
Night.
Joe?
Night.
Kimber?
All day.
Evening, but I like the golden hour.
Would you rather look like a potato or feel like a potato?
I'm gonna go feel like a potato.
Yeah, definitely feel like it.
Look like an effing potato when I was like 5th grade, I think. And I have naturally straight hair, but I would
Potato
slick
hair.
it down. I full on had potato head.
Next question.
Yes.
Favorite superhero?
Ay, that's a tough one.
Wolverine's close second, Nightcrawler.
I would probably say Pikachu.
I'll go Spider-Man.
And you got a little Peter Parker too.
Neighborhood Spidey.
Hold on. Superhero.
Yeah.
For you. Yeah.
Superhero, go.
Maybe say Spider-Man, but Batman's pretty tight. I'm a big Batman fan. Joe, I'll start with you because this means a lot to you. And
okay.
you gotta go quickly.
Because you want to come at
You
me,
need
bro.
plants.
Favorite pair of shoes you've ever owned?
Okay. TEDx, PDX, one of 70 pairs. Air Jordan 1. I will cherish those shoes forever.
Probably these ones. They're New Balance with a collaboration with Reformation, which I have
Whoa.
the biggest girl crush on.
Yep.
Feel like a trader today in these Vans. My favorite shoes are definitely high top Chucks. Went through a phase
Yep.
of about
Those are the OGs.
4 years
Yeah.
where I couldn't buy anything else.
I had a pair of Jordan 3 flips with the elephant print everywhere. Quite beautiful. I wore them into the ground.
I think it should be worn.
They should be worn. If you had a theme song to your life, what would it be?
I Follow Rivers, the remix, so it has a little bit more upbeat.
Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
Pursuit of Happiness.
It's a great one.
I'll let y'all interpret
Yeah. I just had 2 minutes to think about it.
Tame Impala.
It is Tame
that.
Impala.
Of course.
Of course.
I'm gonna say the less I know, the better.
Can't Stop by Red Hot Chili Peppers. And the other one is Devil is Alive by Rick Ross and Jay-Z.
Those are
Alright.
pretty
Nice
damn
contrast.
Mic drop.
Thank you guys for joining the Rahlies team. I hope now you have a little better sense of who we are, why we're here. I'll be trying to interview a lot of people that are close to the brand, and let me know what you think.
There may or not be plants involved.
Cheers.
Peace, guys.